everyone, I'm Teddy Woodward, the co-founder of Notional. Thanks for joining and watching our presentation. Today, I'm going to tell you a bit about Notional, the team, and the problem we're solving. Once I've given a little background on the project, I'm going to run through a demo of the product and show you how to use what we've built. Notional was founded in January 2020 by myself and Jeff Wu. We met each other at the DeFi Hackathon in San Francisco in late 2019. I brought the financial know-how, and Jeff brought the tech expertise. And together, we built Notional, a decentralized protocol for fixed-rate borrowing and lending on Ethereum. Let's start by zooming out a little bit. Crypto lending markets have seen exponential growth over the past year. What was once a roughly $1 billion market in Q3 2019 became an $8 billion market just a year later in Q3 2020. And though we don't have the data on this graph, by the end of 2020, the market had ballooned all the way to $17 billion. We're all building products in DeFi because we think that one day the system we're building will replace traditional financial infrastructure. This slide shows just how much more room we have to grow between now and then. The current size of the DeFi lending market is minuscule compared to lending markets in traditional finance. Aggregate global debt markets are 10,000 times larger than DeFi is today. And that's the opportunity that Notional is building towards. So here's the problem we're solving. DeFi lending markets don't offer a fixed rate option. That's a problem because the variable lending rates they do offer are highly volatile. What you see here is the USDC borrowing rate on Aave over the course of a month at the beginning of this year. Over the course of just that month, the borrowing rate spiked to over 60% twice. Volatility like this is severely limiting. With such volatile interest rates, users are unable to effectively plan for the future and pursue longer-term use cases like financing business operations or investing in mining hardware. Conversely, CeFi crypto lending options are opaque, expensive, and require lots of trust. Notional's value proposition is simple. We combine the openness and transparency of DeFi with the reliability of fixed rates. We think that our product will help DeFi take the next step forward in its journey and unlock an entirely new set of use cases. So here's how you can use Notional today. You can borrow USDC or DAI at fixed rates of interest for up to 6 months against ETH or wrapped Bitcoin. You can lend your USDC or DAI at fixed rates, and you can provide your USDC or DAI as liquidity to our on-chain liquidity pools. Let's see it in action. This is the Notional homepage. You can see the available interest rate on USDC directly on this page. Let's see what it's like to borrow some USDC. I'm going to navigate to the Borrow tab and select USDC. From here, I can choose the maturity I want to borrow from, July 1st or September 29th. The rates aren't the same. Right now, it's more expensive to borrow until September than it is to borrow until July. So I'll select July. As I change the amount of USDC that I want to borrow, the rate I'll get on my loan changes with it. The more I want to borrow, the higher the rate becomes. When you borrow on Notional, you need to deposit collateral. Down here, I can select the type of collateral I want to deposit and the collateralization ratio I want for my loan. The lower the collateralization ratio, the less collateral I have to deposit. I can go all the way down to a collateralization ratio of 140%, but that's very risky. If the price of collateral drops, I could get liquidated and my collateral would be seized. I could always deposit more collateral to top up my collateralization ratio after I initiate the loan, but I'd rather just start out with a ratio that gives me some cushion. So once I select a collateralization ratio I'm comfortable with, I can press the green button to connect my wallet and submit my transaction. Notional will deposit my collateral, execute the borrow, and place the USDC I borrowed directly into my wallet, all in a single transaction. Now let's take a look at lending. I'm going to navigate to the Lend tab and select USDC. I'll choose the September maturity this time. As I change the amount I want to lend, you can see that the interest rate I'm earning changes as well. I can see exactly how much interest I will earn between now and maturity right here. Executing my loan is similar to what we just did on the Borrow tab. I simply click the green button to connect my wallet and then submit my transaction. Now, if I want to see my balances and outstanding loans, I can navigate to the Portfolio tab. On this tab, I can see any balances I have in the supported currency types, as well as any loans or liquidity token holdings. For example, this is a DAI loan I took out. It matures on July 1st, at which point I will owe roughly 296 DAI. I took out the loan at an interest rate of about 7.3%. If I want to repay my borrow early, I can do so by clicking here. Or if I want to roll my debt to the next maturity at the prevailing interest rate for that maturity, listed here, I can do so by clicking this button. So that's a quick overview of the Notional product and UI. If you want to learn more or try it out for yourself, you can visit our website at notional.finance. So what's next for us at Notional? We've been hard at work on the next version of our product since we launched the protocol earlier this year, and I'm happy to say that we're getting close to launching the V2. Our V2 is going to have tons of new features, including more currency types, longer maturities, auto-rolling liquidity tokens, and more. We'll be dropping more details soon. Stay tuned. If you want to stay in touch with news about Notional, you can visit our website, hop in our Discord, send us an email, or just follow us on Twitter at Notional Finance. Thanks for taking the time to learn some more about Notional, and let us know if you have any questions.